Restless, 55% of Americans plan to relocate in 2024, creating potential ghost town. What? Hello, this is ChartGPT today. Yes, Americans are on the move. 55% is the number I got. You can check the reference links there in the post link. In the description box where we have our AI write-up and poll that we'll be taking. And it's coming out of the Daily Mail here. I think it's California University studies, these studies. 25,000 cities are predicted to become ghost towns by 2100. Wow. It won't happen in 2024, but the move is starting. In fact, more people are moving today than has been moving probably for decades. So here's where they're coming from and going to. Here's the Northwest, South, Midwest, West. And I think what you see here, a lot of people are talking about leaving the big cities, but in fact, the numbers show that people are leaving small cities. The decreasing amount is almost universally in rural areas. So this is quite interesting, and urban is generally the most. The Northwest, East, and the Midwest seems to be the worst. People going south to west, I imagine that's a lot of climate. But there are other reasons. We'll get into that later. Here's where these decreasing, increasing trend is. You can see where that lines up. Chicago area, New York, Northeast, California, and a little bit there in the Midwest there in the center part. So that's where they're going to and from. Here's a map, percentage change. California and New York is losing Illinois. So a lot of people are blaming the red state versus blue state, but there are other reasons as well. So that's a percentage change. Of course, what's interesting is even the raw numbers are even more dramatic in terms of California and New York are losing people. Why is that? Well, here's a look at top destinations for renters searching out of California and New York. They're going to Nevada, Texas, Arizona, Washington, Florida, and New York is leaving to New Jersey, Florida, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and California. So a lot of shifting around there. Here's the top 10 cities. Durham and Charleston, South Carolina seems to be the head of it. There's some people moving to California. There's a couple there. One, Stockton, I guess. And going west and south. I guess they're looking for the warmth. Here's the reasons. To have more affordable housing. I guess housing costs are the big issue. Safer areas, moving for a new job. That would be the typical one. Closer to friends, I suppose. And leaving aligned with my beliefs. This is the red states, blue states. People from the blue states are fleeing to the red states, even though they tell us that the blue states are the more nicer, moral, etc., 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 and they want to be one of those horrible Republican type red states. But yet they're fleeing to them. Interesting point there. Taxes and etc., etc. there. So that's where it's going. Take our online poll. Would you move because of the politics of the state you live in? Follow the post link in the description box of the video, and don't forget to subscribe.